welcome back to Casablanca Cargo. This is Kathy, and this is my extra wide spine traveler's notebook. It's about 2 inches across, which is double what a normal traveler's notebook is that I make, and it's getting kind of bulky in there, even though I haven't really filled it up with pages. It's just some things that I've done that my daughter had sent me, and a little insert that I made. And so I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe taking out some pages, rearranging some things. I don't know, there's that little insert, and then I made a little booklet from the little train stamps that she sent me from Japan, and there's a little postcard and pocket. And if you're watching on TV, please scan and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. So it is now October and it is fall, and I'm going to put the little blanket onto my traveler's notebook. Yeah, that thing slipped out, so I got to figure out something to do with that. But in the meantime, these are some charms that I attached to the elastic thread. I had they just dangled there with these big long quilt safety pins. I got a whole bunch of them at the thrift store. And I have this piece of fabric that I made a couple years ago, I guess. And I put it on the notebook in the fall and winter. I've backed it onto a piece of flannel, and it is just scraps of fabric, and there's a net over top, and then I just sewed down all over the place. Just sewing all those pieces down. And there's a little, it wrapped around before the notebook started getting chunky, and there's a little hole that middle closure elastic will go through. Gotta find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There, see? Little hole. And it was held on with those elastic pieces on the corners, but now that it is chunkier, and there you can see I sewed the ruffle around. I sewed it actually onto the plastic cover, the laminated cover. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna attach these to this cover to the notebook for the fall and the winter time. I've got some beads here that just been sitting around forever. I'm gonna use them, and I don't have any little safety pins, so I'm gonna use these big honking quilt pins. These are some dangle charms that I made a while ago, and I'm just gonna, I don't know, I like the blue because it pulls out the blue in the cover, but I do really like that amber. I don't normally go for the browns, and I think I'm gonna do the amber this time. On the bottom, I'm gonna start at the bottom here and put this rigmarole, I'm telling you. Put the pin through the back, grab the charm, dangle it down, and then pin it. And you think it was, the way I'm telling you, oh yeah, it's so easy. No, this is an edited version because I just trying to figure out how to get this to work. But eventually I figured it out. And this is what you're seeing now. And so this little flap now, instead of trying to get it to go around, I'm just folding it over. Going to take another large quilter's pin here. Some of these are real sharp, and some of them, they're not. And I should set the non-sharp ones aside so I can try to get them sharpened again. But of course, I don't do that. I don't think about that till I put it back in the box. There's the back charm, and that is a little pink rose. And what I like about this is that everything is on it for a while, but it's temporary. So if I want to change up the charms, I can. If I, when I take when it's spring and summer, I can take the cover off, and this way I can still have the same notebook, the same cover, but it just has a different look for the seasons. Now this is the last one, and trying to figure out now which way did I do all the other ones. Oh, what a day. I got bit right after I did this video. I went out with my husband. I was waiting for him in the car, and something flew in and bit me on the forehead right at the hairline, and I had an allergic reaction. It swelled up. It was not a mosquito, and it was just this little gray fly looking thing that sat in my husband's seat for a moment and stared at me like, yeah, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? And eventually I swatted it out of the car, but the damage was done, and I spent a whole bunch of time with ice on my head and Benadryl and taking Motrin. And anyway, here we are. Here's I love this little charm. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.